Turing is a game about connection and humanity, and it's based off of the Turing test. So what is the Turing test? It requires one human, one AI or artificial intelligence, and one interrogator. The computer and the human are going to be sharing images, and then the other person who's looking at the images is going to try and determine which one is the human. And if the AI beats out the human, it is said to have human intelligence. But this game concept is kind of like, well, what does that mean for the human? So we're going to be using beautiful surreal art to try and showcase our humanity and connect with one another. When you are playing the cards, you are not allowed to talk, but the others can. And we're going to go through kind of the series of events and how to play this game. If you are in the chat right now, I'm going to do exclamation collab, woo, so that you can see all of the links. They are live on Kickstarter right now, so please drop by and show them some support if you like what you see. And if you have any questions in the text chat, please don't hesitate to ask. So first things first, we have two cards, one that says left and one that says right. To begin the game, one person is going to take both of their cards and they're going to stack them together, and then we're going to shuffle. I have this cute little like paint smear across the screen, so if you're watching in the chat, you are welcome to try and guess which one is me. So by drawing the top card, I would have pulled one of those cards. That will tell you which of the cards is going to be the computer choice. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the top card off, flip it, and this is going to be the guide card. Now I can choose to follow the guide card, maybe match its color palette, maybe do something with art. Since it looks like this person's painting the moon, I could choose to do moon themes or cloud themes, or I can choose to disregard it, make my own set if I choose. Kind of make it look cohesive so that like it makes it obvious that I'm not the random computer. Or if there are cards that I draw that I feel like will kind of make it obvious that it's me, like say if there's a fox or a bee or something like that, or board game related stuff, I can place that down instead. Basically, the object of the game is to make it very, very apparent if I'm either the left column or the right. Once you put down the guide card, you're going to pull 4 cards to your hand for normal mode, and whichever card you choose from the beginning determines all the way to the right or all the way to the left, which is the computer. You're then left with the remaining 3 cards to choose to kind of like appease for your humanity. For example, these are the 2 cards that I put out. One of them is me, one of them is the computer. At this point, the other players, if they are really super duper sure that one of them is me, can put out their own voting cards next to that card. If they do it with 1 card, they get 3 points if they're correct. If it takes 2 cards, then they'll get 2 points. And if it takes 3 cards, it will take, they will get 1 point only. Michelle in the chat says, this is my favorite new game. Yeah, it is a little bit of a surprise, right, Michelle? The other players can talk. I just can't give any information about the cards that, as the person putting down the cards, I can't give any hints. Voice chat, do y'all have any thoughts so far? Do you need more information?
I'm totally thinking that as well.
Oh, okay.
Winter and I are on the same page.
What? All 3 of us?
A is on the same page.
Okay, Okay.
So for chat at
Sad
home,
if that's the computer again.
the left side shows this card. The right side shows this card. The guide card was this card. The computer was the right. So you are all correct, and you all get 3 points.
Yes!
So put 3 points on your little counters in front of your little box.
Whoop.
Whoop whoop.
How do you do that?
And take back your voting cards. So at any time, you only play up to 3 cards, but the turn does end when all the other interrogators or the people guessing make a guess. Because it wouldn't make sense for me to keep playing the cards if everyone's already made a guess, right? So I'm going to discard. We'll make this discard the top, and we'll keep it like that. You're gonna discard all the way to nothing in my hand. I'm gonna take back my voting cards, and then it goes to the player on my left, which looks like is May. So May is going to shuffle up and choose by random, either left or right. You see her doing that right over here.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I know. There we go. Thank you. May's new guide card is this one. Whoa, okay. Remember, you don't always have to follow the guide card. It's helpful if you're not exactly sure, like, how to start.
Boy, right? That's...
Yeah, so when you're playing in the normal mode, you would be drawing 4 to your hand after you choose your random voting card. If you'd like, you can make it harder on yourself and only do 3. And if you want to make it easier, then you would do 5.
Little bumblebee is so cute.
The bumblebee is pretty cute.
I'm going to risk it and not vote yet. I would like another clue, just in case it's the computer.
Smart. Don't forget to discard the cards in your hand first. You did? Okay, great. So after you play your cards, and you know, if you need to play another one, you discard the leftover cards and pull 4 new ones. Thank you, Michelle. That's really, really helpful, actually. So for those at home, the ones on the left-hand side are this card and this card. And then we have this card on the right and this card on the right. I do feel that it is really helpful to actually know the people you're playing with. Oh, look at that. All right, May. All the other interrogators have voted, so it's time for the reveal.
Good job, you guys.
Oh, nice! So the computer was the L, was the left-hand side, so we all get our respective points. Oh, I forgot to add my points. So the points are also, so from the last round, everybody guessed correctly, right? On like the first card. That's crazy. So that's 3 people getting 3 points, so that would be 9 points for me.
And then mine would be 8, right, Ots? Because that's 6 for you. Because you and Nicole, and then Winter would be 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In this case, I get another 3 points for guessing correctly for May. The responder, aka the person putting down the cards, get the same points as what the interrogator score. Okay. Nice. Winter, don't forget to take your R back.
Oh wait, no, Nicole.
And then now it is Nicole's turn. Boop. Boop. I know, that B card is so cute, right, Michelle?
And Michelle.
It's amazing in trial run that the computer tried being Angie with it.
Yeah, so I was showing them how to play before we went live, and it chose the honeybee, and then like the forest one with the little like game, like either bowling pins or like meeples or game pieces covered in moss as the computer
guide card, right?
Yeah, so draw the top one from the deck.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay, I got you.
Not...
Oh yeah, take that one. Flip. Ooh. The guide card for Nicole is space, space, space. Oh. Wow, okay. I'm just risking it for the biscuit. Y'all don't have to do that, but I like to score high. We're all following suit. Watch it be the computer and Ruckus. Alright, well, all of us voted Nicole.
Y'all were correct.
Nice. So, Nicole, you're going to get 9 points since it's 3, 3, and 3. And the rest of us get 3 points. I'll take that card back, thank you. And it goes to Winter's turn. Winter's guide card is this mysterious looking box in the middle of a thunderstorm with a ladder.
Ooh.
Fascinating. So Turing, the art was not made by one person, but several people. Please do check out the Kickstarter in the links so that you can check out their galleries and support them as well. Catherine, hey, thanks for liking the stream.
Excuse me.
Wee. Sorry. Ooh. Okay. We have this on the left-hand side. This was the guide card. And the right-hand side has this one. This is the first time I've seen this card. They're both very pretty.
First time you've seen which one?
The one on the right. We almost went through the entire deck and I didn't see this one.
Everyone is...
We're like, nah. I mean, like, look at this guide card. And then look at this.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean, that's... I'm going off of Winter possibly matching the guide card. That's my assumption. Because this has nothing.
Y'all don't know this, but as this is correct, y'all got it. that actually looks very similar to one of my profile things, because one of my nicknames is Winter Rose, and I thought that was perfect. Excuse me, for people that either know me and the guide card.
Wow.
Cool. See, this is the great thing about this game too, is you learn about your friends as well, because sometimes the most random topics come up based off of the art, and you're like, I didn't know of a way to like bring this up to you before, but like now that we're here, right? Very pretty. And so the rulebook says that the game ends when when everyone's had at least one turn. So at this point, we would look at all of our scores. I have, oh wait, I didn't put in my 3 from them. So I have 18. Does anyone have higher than 18 or is tied to 18?
I have 18.
Oh, there's a
You,
tie.
Nicole, and then me and Winter.
So there is a tie. So I think, so apologies to the designer if this is not correct, but since it says at least one turn and the win condition is the most points, I would just continue taking turns until someone has the most points after everyone has gone. Because it's so fast. Like, could you imagine? I'm like, and that's it, that's the stream. That is one positive to this game, too. You know, with everyone having super busy lives, I feel like it's getting harder and harder to squeeze in gameplay with your friends, especially, like, something so, like, casual. This is a really great gateway game. And the cards look very small. They are also very small in real life. I'm not sure if that's going to stay true after the Kickstarter funds. But I think the intention was that it would be like a pocket-sized game you could take on the go and kind of just like use it to initiate like a icebreaker. But yeah, so it's really easy to just kind of go and be like, we can go for like another round, and it's not like too time-consuming. So I'm just gonna go down here and shuffle this up a bit. And I'm gonna pull the first card in. Okay. Let's grab a new guide card. Oh my, the return of the puzzle piece. Okay. Ooh. This is the left column, and this is the right column. Chat, I do have it blocked, so you can guess too if you think you can. Left column, right column.
Whoa, we're actually split today?
Oh, very interesting.
Oh.
This was the computer. Curious. May and Nicole got this one. Was it the beaches?
Yes.
The California beaches.
That was not my logic.
What was your logic?
It was, you were the one that you put down there, like looking at a sky, and the puzzle piece is away.
Oh, into the sky. Oh, see, I love it. So many different types of thought processes with these. I do like this card on the left. It's just a shame that the computer chose that one. Alright. So I would get 6 points. Because 2 people got 3 points. And May and Nicole would get 3 points, and Winter does not get any. Don't forget to discard the extras.
Were like negative space, just like the puzzle piece.
Mm-hmm. That was a tricky one. It was a good game. Alright. Alright, May.
Where's
Your
my
other-
card?
Right here. I
Oh,
dragged it into your hand.
Where's the other one?
What do you mean?
My left and my right one? This one's right. I don't know where my left went.
Here, borrow my left.
Okay.
Hopefully I won't need it for voting. Where did it go?
Was it discarded by accident?
Yeah, I'll take a peek. We can actually, so with Tabletop Simulator, we don't need to do it like that. You can actually stack it. And then right-click it and view the whole thing.
Alright, you ready?
Hold up. It is not in the discard for whatever reason. Interesting.
Perhaps it fell off a ledge.
Yeah, perhaps it went off into oblivion. Such is life.
I could go off into oblivion.
Oh, it got so dark! Well, let's check on Nicole. Alright.
Not well!
Alright, here, hold up. Here's your guide card, May, before you make any decisions.
Okay.
This is the guide card.
Nicole, look, it's you!
Aww. Nicole does love the elephants.
They're just so good.
Michelle in chat goes, Nicole, you okay, boo?
No. You can anyone can ask that question after the bar exam.
Yeah, I think we need a wellness check after the exam.
Reasonable. Hopefully this is a good break.
This is so hard.
We're all like, alright, all or nothing on here.
Winter, you're catching on. Proud of you.
Yay! May you get 9 points and the rest of us get 3. I'll take that back, and I'll take back my L. I don't know where your L went.
Oh, shoot. Here, we might as well make this my L. Kidding.
Is this it right here?
The discard? That's correct.
No, that's the right one. I dragged it. I guess I dragged it to oblivion by accident.
The things that happen in Tabletop Simulator, am I right? So, we are using Tabletop Simulator to preview this game. If you are backing it, you will not be purchasing the Tabletop Simulator version. You'll be backing a physical copy. Alright. That's a train. Go and chugga chugga choo choo.
Oh my gosh.
This is the left side. This is the right.
I could be wrong.
I don't know, I'm also really tempted to do this.
Thinking it too.
I wonder if me and you have the same thinking.
Okay, personally, I chose this because it's penguins and Eric, and it's also, like, city. And New York. So it's just like a New York penguin. Ha! Was that the reasoning why you chose the card?
Yeah.
Yay! What were you thinking, May? Was it the same?
Penguins, Eric.
Yeah, I was just like, obviously.
So thought penguins.
Penguin. Alright. Well, that's 9 points for Nicole, 3 points for everyone else. I'll take this back. And we've got Winter. Oh, it's the man in the moon.
1,
It returns. The man in the moon returns.
Is it the man in the moon or the moon in the man?
Oh.
Ooh.
Huh? Think.
That was so funny.
I don't know, the timing of that was just so good.
It was perfect.
We
I love you.
love you, me. We're laughing with you. Oh. Okay. This is the left card. This is the right card. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Nicole?
Probably.
Again, this is the guide
was that?
card, and then these are our choices.
I don't even have my left card to vote left.
You just put the right card there. There you go. She's missing her left card, but she's voting left. All right, Winter.
Is correct.
Woo! 9 points for
Moon
you.
man, moon.
3 points for everyone else.
And the beautiful colors.
So pretty. Alright, so Winter was the last person. We went one loop around. What's everybody's points?
Get 9 for that since y'all got it, right?
Yeah. 3 points per person.
35.
Is it Nicole?
36.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Nicole. Yay! So Nicole has the most with 36. So Nicole wins.
Yay, Nicole!
Woo! And that is a full game of Turing. It was very short. Very quick. Like I said, kind of perfect for the busy day schedule. And that's how you play. Does anyone have any questions?
Hey, I think I found a way. Boom! Oh, he can't even see it. Never mind.
Boom what?
I wrote, left.
Oh! So funny! Okay, yeah, how's everyone doing? Did you want to try a different mode, either co-op or easy or hard?
You guys can pick since I got to play yesterday.
It's true. Nicole, how are you feeling?
I'm up for whatever. I'm along for the ride.
Alright, alright. Let's now talk about the co-op mode. So co-op mode plays basically the same way, but how you score that at the end is you combine all of your scores, and then the rulebook states, cooperative. Total the score and divide by the number of players, then by the number of players minus 1, and as long as the result is equal to or greater than 2, then we all win. So it's kind of just like a way of focusing more on like just human connection, trying to get the right answer, as opposed to maybe like in the competitive version, maybe you might in discussion kind of like confuse the other players on purpose so that you can have like more of the points and be the winner at the end. But otherwise, let's do this thing. Let's see. Okay. So I'll shuffle this. Everybody has an empty hand, right? Other than their voting cards?
Yeah.
Okay. I will begin again. Here's my left card and my right card. I'm going to flip them, stack them, and shuffle them. Then I'll draw one. And chat, you will never know which one is me. I've put a smear on top of my screen. Okay. And then after that, we're going to take the top, flip. This is the guide card. Very interesting. I will draw 4. And let us begin.
Picture's gorgeous.
They're so pretty. Alright, I have made my decision. Hopefully I can appease to my humanity.
God. Wait. Huh. I don't know you as well enough as I think I do.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
What?
We've got a split. Does anyone want to talk about their
I'm
choices?
afraid.
Does anyone want to talk about the choices?
Puffin. You love animals.
Puffin.
Water. Enough said.
Nicole, do you have any thoughts on your card?
They both are water, and they're both by the beach. Like literally, like the two, the right and left.
Oh yeah, true. Huh.
I don't know.
See, now May's questioning her decision.
I
This
thought.
is- This is the computer. I know. I saw that too. So the thing is, it's like, I can't be like, no, computer, you're not gonna play that. Because it's just like by chance.
Yeah,
If
they
I
were
had a
both
choice
very
between
similar.
these two, I would have chosen the left-hand side because it matches the guide better. But other than that, I had like the cityscape one and then the sky one. And I was like, well, the puffin matches closest with my 3 choices. But I get 6 points because May and Winter, I'm gonna clear my thing. So 6 points for me, 3 points for May and Winter. And then it's May's turn.
Want your left back?
Thank you.
I'm gonna borrow this as my left then.
Oh, did you borrow one of the discards? That's clever,
Wait,
actually.
now we know which one it is.
Oh yeah, now we know. Ugh. Dang it! That
Use
did
one of
not work.
mine. You need the left, right? Because
Yeah.
then it'll have the black on the back.
And then I think if you want to, like, vote for the left one, I think we'll all understand that the R next to all the other L's is you voting for the left side.
Yeah.
Is this the... Oh, no, this is the
Oh
old
wait,
guide.
no, that's okay.
Yeah. What's the new guide? This thing keeps coming up today.
Why must you love us? 4, right?
4. Michelle's like, I knew it. See, I'm glad I put the, you know, the cover on the stream. That way, like, you can also be a part of it, too. This is the left.
Wait, dude.
Is it not cooperating? Where's the other card? Oh, there it is. And this is the right.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not sure either. I'm gonna have to get... Ooh! Nicole's like,
Ooh,
this one.
Nicole! Alright, one more for you and Winter.
Yeah, keep going until 3, or we all vote. Michelle's like, I'm not sure either. Interesting. This is left. This is right. Oh, great. See, this is interesting. Okay, so all of us have voted. So May, which one is it? Curses. It's the Nemo fishies that threw me off.
So 5.
Seems like something that was a computer drawn, those two.
I don't know, I thought they also could have been, like, both animals. But I could see this one too, because, like, May's from LA. I'm not sure about the snow globe, though. May, can you enlighten us about the snow globe choice?
It was either that or these two, so I was like, might as well just do the snow globe.
Oh, it was the, like, I did the best with what I had.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Miss Nicole.
I don't get anything because I was wrong. Michelle also went with the left-hand side. Oh. How's the experience from chat, Michelle? Like, does it kind of feel like you're still kind of like guessing and like, you feel engaged along with it?
Hi, okay, 1, 2 stack. 2 stack. Thank you.
Alright, the guide card in the middle is this beautiful, cute little tree on top of a hill. It is very golden. Very golden card. And of course, they're both nature-based cards.
Very seasony.
The one on the left has more of like the warm tones, but the one on the right is literally a tree on top of a hill, which is a tree on top of a hill. I'm gonna go ham. I need to catch up. Go big or go home.
Please, I'm willing to wait because I'm not confident enough for the points.
Alright.
Whale!
Whale!
So cute. Here we go again. Okay, so the left column is this one and this one. And then the right column is this one and this one.
Oh no.
This was the guide card. Everyone has voted. It is time for the reveal. Nicole.
You're
what?
both wrong. You're all wrong.
No! No! What was the reasoning with the last card? Over
The
here.
other cards were terrible! And it was blue, and it was still like nature, I guess, kind of, semi. But the other two had nothing to do with anything.
Oh no!
It was
The
so-
deck
with
strikes
the other one.
again! The deck strikes again.
Truly, it was
Wow.
all the deck.
I'm a little shocked that the computer chose these two. It's literally a tree on top of like a cliff, and this is a tree on a hill.
I know, I was so mad. So I was like, okay, well, I'll go with like nature and like the exact color scheme.
Which is what I pointed out. I was like, oh, like this is like.
And then you went the opposite way, Angie.
Well, it's because this card threw me off. It was this one. I was like, this doesn't match anything with the card.
Did you get the first one?
I was like, it's a possibility she went for the color scheme. But Nat, there's a tree
right?
on top of a hill. And it's a tree on top of a hill.
I know,
Did
I was so mad when the computer did that. I was like, but why?
Aww. Literally, what was it? There was a game yesterday where May's computer run, the guide card had a moon in it, and then all 3 cards had moons in it, and were kind of like, we could tie it to May specifically, but it was the computer, and I was just so pissed. I was like, are you joking right now?
Forget there may be a 10% chance that I messed up because I didn't know my left and right that round.
Yeah, but as long as it's consistent too, like, you know, you at least picked like one side consistently.
True.
Aww, this is cool. I didn't see this card yesterday.
Pretty.
Very pretty.
Oh, that. Huh.
Ooh.
I need more.
I'm gonna need more. I don't know with this one. These are your cards, right, Winter?
Yep.
I know the hearts are super cute, huh, Michelle?
Gonna pull again. Nobody's willing to guess. All right.
No. I'm gonna need more. No, sorry. Like, I can't tell.
Ooh, hard choice for me on these. Two very beautiful cards.
Okay, so left side is this one. And this one. Whoa, the time. Very steampunky. And we have this on the right.
It pulled out the wrong card, but we're gonna go with it because it was the computer one that pulled it out. It didn't pull out the left one. Oops. Oh, nothing.
I didn't hear and I don't want to hear because I don't want to know about what the computer did. Not everyone has voted, so...
Computer issue. Oh no.
I don't know. I'm feeling this one. Alright, now we've voted, so now you can tell us what the computer did.
Trying to pull this card was supposed to be the computer drawn one because this is the computer.
No!
And that was the one I was trying to decide between these 2 cards on which one I wanted to be mine.
Oh.
That would have.
This wasn't even supposed to be yours.
We would have done this then.
Yeah. And I thought that the tree was very wintry.
Oh, like your name.
Like your main.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want to do about that, Winter. Because I made a decision based off of this card.
Same. I did like space and time. Space, time, continuum.
Yeah, I did too. I was like, oh, okay. You made your choice based off of the sunflower?
Mm-hmm.
It's the one that I decided to put for myself. So the computer played that one. So I think, unfortunately, since I had decided to play this one.
Right, but the computer was actually this. And we had made a choice based off of what you were going to play for yourself.
I was going to play this for myself.
Oh, but so this one just pulled whatever?
Yeah, I accidentally pulled that one instead of this one.
Oh, so you were deciding between these 2?
Yes.
And then you chose this one, and then this one accidentally came to here. You were gonna discard this? Am I understanding that correctly? Winter. Winter.
I think not talking. Hello, hello.
Hi. Am I understanding that correctly, that you were trying to discard this? And you weren't gonna play it at all? Oh. Fine, I'll take the loss.
Fortunately, I feel like, yeah.
Because at first I heard that you were going to play this here. And then...
I was trying to decide between those two, but I decided to go for the sunflowers and the wintry tree. Although I loved the timepiece as well.
Out of curiosity, why did you choose the sunflower? Was it to represent you, or is it to...
Yeah,
was it something
representing seasons, patterns, and me.
Oh, because of seasons. And your name is a okay, that's cool. Alright. Well, we've all gone. And so for co-op mode, we're gonna have to add up all of our points.
I think I only got 1 point there.
You got 2.
Yeah.
I only have 6 points. I'm not having a good feeling about this.
Girl, I have 3.
Oh. Okay, so me and Nicole have 6 plus 3. May, what do you have?
10.
How many?
10.
10. And Winter, what's your total score?
7.
7. So that's a total of 26. And there are 4 players, so divided by 4. That's 6.5. And then again, divided by total number of players, but minus 1, so divided by 3. Oh my gosh, we win! It was 2.1.
Wow.
Ooh, just barely by the by the skin of it. So we've won the co-op. We all win in that type of scenario. Thoughts from voice chat? Do you enjoy co-op more or competitive more?
Competitive.
I
Yeah,
also like competitive more. I can kind of see, like, you know, how it's like, oh, we're gonna try to, like, help each other out with co-op. I feel like it's not, like, a true co-op where we're, like, we have to, like, you know, unite against, like, one big boss sort of thing, or, like, it's just sort of like,
I think there's a little too much math in the co-op scoring that, like, I don't know what the goal is. Like, I don't know what I should personally be
trying for to,
aiming
I think,
for.
Yeah, I think in both modes it's...
Well, I know I want the most points, so I know, like, a strategy is to risk it for the most part, if I have a feeling.
Yeah, I think that, you know, the objective in both modes, regardless, is try to, like, shoot for connection and, like, vie for, like, you know, like, this is me, I am the human. And in both scenarios, you kind of want more points either way, but I feel that in co-op, you're a little bit more hesitant to just risk it for the biscuit for more points, because there's, like, oh, if I get nothing, it's going to affect the team. But I don't know if I like that as much. It, like, loses a little bit of the, like, oh, like, let's...
Like, trying to figure it out from the beginning if it was similar to Dixit, where you want almost everybody to get it right, but you want one person to get it wrong. And so that's where I think the competitive can come in with that. But I think having everybody working together for the higher points, like you said, the gameplay isn't that much different. And I just think it's kind of a cool way of, yeah, let's all try to get high points.
Yeah, I would actually say that, like, the base is a little bit more like Dixit, like, oh, well, as a whole, like, you kind of want to throw off your competitors, right? The other people, like, I want to be the only one getting it right and kind of, like, guessing that, like, the left side is winter, and, like, kind of, like, not necessarily sabotage in terms of like discussion with the others, but like, yeah, a little bit. Because you want to be the only one getting it like right. Like that moment when like Nicole was the only one who chose left and everyone else went right, she was like, oh, like, oh no, like, I don't know, like I'm afraid. Just like, oh, like this is either gonna go really well or really like poorly for me. You know what I mean? And there's a little bit of the like, but yeah, with co-op, obviously it's like, oh no, like come to us, come to our side. We're either gonna like, you know, win it all or lose it all together. It is also another like strategy where you could like divvy it up, like, okay, because May was on the other side, you're gonna get some points for the team regardless of what you do. So it is a little bit interesting in that sense. I do want to say that as the person who is playing as the responder or the one trying to be like, I'm human, it is different in Dixit where you're just trying to go really ham and be like, this is me. Whereas if you've played Dixit before, it's literally like you as the player don't want to be super obvious, but you don't want to go so left field that no one votes for you. So it is certainly interesting in the mechanics that way. I think for a very simple game, it is, you know, strangely complex in an elegant way. May, do you have any thoughts? I know you said competitive. Is there like a reason, or like you just like the way it plays? It's a little bit more simple.
I like competitive because like it helps. Like it depends on who I'm playing with, though, right? Like I mean, with our daily or not daily, but like with our weekly hangouts in Discord, like I got to know you and Nicole more, right? But like, with co-op, it was kind of hard because I was like, or actually not like. If it was, let's say, just me and Winter, then I don't know Winter as much as I know you guys. So then, like that's where co-op would be like a little bit better in a way, because then like me and her can add the points and then we'll win, right? But like since I feel like I know you and Nicole for a while,
yeah,
I know your guys' I know your guys' like
thought process,
like,
favorite things, like, you know, Nicole's favorite color. Yeah,
Look.
You know, that's Gian just slide it in there. Yeah, no, that's a good point actually, is that since this is a game of like basically like how well do you know your friends, how well do we all know each other, like it did feel a little bit different from yesterday. I was playing with like mod squad, like past and present, right? So I'm like, well, I know you two like off the, you know, with the back of my hand, like there it is. And that's not to say like, you know, don't play with people you don't know as well, because that's kind of like part of the point too, is to connect to each other. So now we know way more about Winter than we did yesterday, which is really great. Yeah. And I really enjoy that. That's really awesome. But yeah.
Down to I am a co-op player. I really like co-op games like Pandemic and stuff versus competitive games, because competitive games can be fun, but I really like co-op games. So that makes sense that I would maybe have a different opinion than y'all.
I like both, so I do a really balanced view of like competitive games and co-op games. In fact, this upcoming Friday, we are going to be playing another Kickstarter game called Tranquility: The Ascent, and it is 100% co-op, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So, like, I just think that it's fascinating to ask about like different people's experiences with this game, because some people do prefer co-op, some people prefer competitive, and then I have like a nice little balanced view in the middle, so there's a little bit of give or take. But I do enjoy the versatility of this game, so that, you know, if there are a bunch of people who enjoy co-op like Winter, that there is that option for them. And then if, you know, I'm feeling especially cutthroat on a day and playing with Nicole and May, I can just be like, let's just do competitive. And it's short enough that, you know, I mean, like, what is my uptime right now? It's not even an hour, and we played several games. Some of them were a little bit lengthier. So it's easy to, like, continue to play it for a little bit more if you want to, like, extend the time period, or if, you know, you're like, oh, I just need to, like, relax in between studying, or, like, I'm on my break or whatever, and I want to, like, connect with my coworkers on a lunch, like you can definitely slide in like 1 or 2 games, and it's portable because the cards are so small. I will say that I'm a little sad that the card size here on Tabletopia is kind of similar to that you would get in a physical copy, but I do think that has to do with the portability aspect of it, like something you can slide into like your purse or your bag, because goodness knows that like purses are so small these days. Like you either get huge bag or small bag, but you can actually like put it into something smaller. It's not gonna be like that gigantic like $80 board game that you're just like, hello coworkers, would you like to take this huge box and like play with me? You know, it's a little bit more bite size and kind of perfect for people who are just getting into card games. Right? So once again, if you have not checked out their Kickstarter, I am gonna do collab one more time, and maybe we'll find somebody to raid. In the meantime, does anyone in voice chat have any last thoughts, or just want to sign off and say goodbye?
This is one of those games that definitely I could see people bringing it, like you said, to the lunchroom, the cafeteria, playing it on like college campus is where like I learned about a lot of games like Cards Against Humanity, Magic the Gathering. I could see this being a good library game.
Oh yeah, totally.
It's also good to like know your coworkers too, like if you guys all have the same lunch, you guys can like play a little bit while eating lunch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think it's like totally reasonable to do that. Like some games you just don't want to set up during a lunchtime because of either time constraints, or you worry about, oh, is my coworker gonna be really into like a Euro game or something like that. This one's like kind of like, it's quick, it's portable, it's efficient. Table space wise, like you're not actually gonna get this like huge like gigantic L and R. This is for the digital copy only, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like small cards on like a table, you can just sort of like, it's not as imposing on the amount of space you have. I know that there are some games, like if you bust out Pandemic during your lunch break and everyone's got like 40 minutes, they're gonna probably look at you like, nah, like I got stuff to do, right? But since the end game rules are basically just every person has to go at least once, like that could mean like literally a 15-minute game, 20-minute game, who knows? Like I think it's really great. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the end screen so we can talk about who we're going to raid, but a huge thank you to May, Winter, and Nicole for popping in such last minute for this wonderful bonus stream to talk about Turing a little bit more.
You're welcome.
Bye, friends.
Bye.